Hey guys, how you guys doing today? So, I'm just gonna tell you the story about how I almost actually died last year. So, it has to kind of do with the cruise. Me and my friend Carly, we both went on the cruise last January. So, January 2019. So, we went to Honduras and we actually got to see the animals, like I was saying, and we had monkeys on our shoulders and everything like that. So, and they carry a lot of diseases and everything like that. That's what I was told when I was in the hospital last year. So, oh, and also where we all went, I remember the other place that we went to. So it was the Cayman Islands first, and then it was Honduras, and then it was Belize, and then Cozumel, and then we went basically back home, kinda. We went back to Florida anyway, and then came back home. But, so that was all the places I went to. I didn't remember the Cayman Islands. That was the only place I didn't remember, so. But now I remember, so yeah, there we go. The Cayman Islands, that's where we got sunburned. So, but yeah, Honduras was basically like the forest or jungle or whatever. Belize, we didn't really do anything. And then, uh, Cozumel was Mexico. The tacos. But okay, so last year, about March, the end of March, I was starting to get like a cold. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, I'm just getting a cold. I was coughing, I was sneezing, like when you have a cold. And it just wasn't getting any better. So, I just kept on coughing, and it basically lasted even up until like April. The end of April, I was having this cough. Like, first it started out as a sore throat. Then it started, yeah, so it started out like that, and then it just got worse and everything. So, yeah. And then I was kind of over the cold and I was just coughing, and I didn't know why I was coughing still. I just kept coughing and coughing. Nothing would come up or anything. I was just coughing and it wouldn't stop. Then eventually, about beginning of April, middle of April, I was starting to get pain in my back and everything. Pain as in like I could not hardly move really. I mean, I could move, but not that much. It's like I could not sleep. I had to sleep out in the living room in our chair and everything that we have. So, and then so my birthday is April 29th, and I went to the hospital the day after my birthday, so April 30th. We checked in, and they were trying to get x-rays of my lungs and everything. They were trying to even listen for, or I don't know why I'm doing this, but they were trying to listen to my lungs. They couldn't really hear anything. They were like, well, we don't hear anything that would be like pneumonia or anything. So they decided that, okay, we'll have you have an x-ray. So we walked down to the x-ray room, got an x-ray, came back into the room. We had to wait in there for about, I don't know, like an hour. So we did that. The doctor came back and the doctor said that that there was like blockage in my lungs. And they weren't sure what it was. They didn't know if it was pneumonia or if it was cancer or something. And I couldn't believe that it would be cancer. Like, yeah, so they had us go in the ER. We were in the ER till it was like 5 in the afternoon to basically 2 in the morning. My mom went home, but I was in the ER, and then they brought me actually into the hospital like at 2 in the morning. So I was in there, and yeah, and then like the next day, let me think about this. They were bringing me into the hospital. Then I think it was the next day they put like a tube in my back, and it was like a needle, but they stuck it in my back on this side, so my right side. And then pretty much after that, it's just like, even with that, and then all the antibiotics they were giving me, it's just like I was sick like every day. So, and it's just like I couldn't hardly sleep even in the hospital. I was always getting stuck with needles. They were taking my blood and everything. My arms were bruised because they were taking blood like every day. It was crazy. I was only in the hospital for about a week, so I was basically on my deathbed. It's like I was there for a week, and I was even thinking, I was like, man, am I gonna even make it or anything? And then I was just even hoping and praying to God and everything that I would make it and stuff. It's like every night I would cry almost. Even before I went to the hospital, I cried like every day because I was in so much pain. And it was a lot more pain than I've ever been in before. It was just crazy to me. And even the doctors have said that if I didn't go to the hospital when I did, they don't know when my last day would be. They said that, say maybe a few more days, or maybe not even a few more weeks, I wouldn't have that much longer to live. And they said that my lungs were full of fluid. So, and they had like this box that had some tubes in it, and they were all filled up with fluid, like fluid and blood. So, and they were even asking me questions like, oh, were you swallowing wrong? Because, you know, sometimes when you eat food or drink something, you swallow sometimes the wrong way. And I was like, no, I don't think so. So, yeah, I went into the hospital April 30th, and then I actually got out May 8th. So, pretty much about a week that I was in, because I went in like I don't know, I think a Tuesday, because my birthday I think was like on a Monday, and then I didn't get out until I think Wednesday that next week pretty much. So like a week and a day or something, so that you can say. But and then I had like checkups and everything like that after getting out of the hospital. I had to go in, give them more blood, even though I was like bruised up and everything. So I had checkups like that, and then I had checkups even with my kidneys too, because they were saying that my kidneys weren't like 100% or anything. And I was even telling my dad even that my kidneys weren't like 100%, because that's what they were telling me. They didn't know if it was because I was dehydrated, or if it was from all the ibuprofen I was taking. Like before I went to the hospital, I was taking ibuprofen like crazy. I was taking it like every day, every like, I don't know, 4 hours or so. So they were even thinking that maybe even too. So like between the antibiotics or the ibuprofen, or that I was just dehydrated. But they weren't really sure. And my dad, he was worried about it, so he had me get a checkup for my kidneys. They were giving me an ultrasound. When they were doing that, I was like, this is kind of weird. This is different. I didn't know you could actually get an ultrasound for your kidneys. I thought it was only for like, you know, when you're pregnant or something, but you learn something new every day. Also too, so me and my friend Carly both got pneumonia, but she like found out about it sooner because I guess one day she was working and she wasn't really feeling well and everything like that. So she went to the ER and they were telling her that she had pneumonia. And you know, again, this was like towards the end of March though, so she found out about that time and everything. And yeah, I mean, I got sick too, but it's like I didn't really think much of it. I was like, you know, I don't probably have pneumonia. Well, I never said that. I just was like, oh, I don't have pneumonia. And then she was also saying too that it was contagious, but I don't know. Pneumonia, I don't think is contagious though. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's like certain kinds, because I know my dad had pneumonia a few years ago. He also got it this year again too, in March. But I didn't get pneumonia again this year though. But yeah, my friend, she got it, and she was sick and everything, so she stayed home and everything, and eventually I was getting sick, and like I said, I didn't think much of it, and yeah, so, but otherwise, I mean, we're both fine. It's like I got it worse than she did because yeah, she found out sooner, and it's like I waited long time. I waited for quite a while before I really found out about it. So, but yeah, I got it way worse, and I have even right now, I'm actually to that point where I could actually get sick really easily. They were even saying that when I got out of the hospital. They were like, well, since it's getting cold, better watch out because you could get sick again. Because with this air pocket that I have, they were saying that that is one way I could get sick easier. So when I get a cold or anything like that, I gotta be really cautious and careful and stuff. So yeah, and then I got like even a checkup where they would give me some x-rays too and stuff. So x-rays with my kidneys, or not my kidneys, my lungs, to see if they were improving or not. So, and they were and stuff, and then I could actually inhale and exhale normally. So, and then about the last time we got a checkup, they were saying that I had an air pocket, which is like, I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but you could like look it up, and yeah, so, but that's basically what I have, and I think it's my left lung, but I'm not sure, so. But that includes the story. Not really much about it, but that was the story about how I almost died. So, but give this video a like, subscribe, comment down below what you like to see. Let your friends, family know about my channel. Have them subscribe. Let's grow this channel. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace.